With an on-demand delivery of IT resources with pay-as-you-go pricing models, cloud computing has already become the buzzword in the market. And certifications are quite an effective way to showcase your skill set and knowledge around these cloud computing concepts. Hello all, welcome back to my channel Ethical Cruise. My name is Akash and I have recently cleared AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner certification. And in this video, I'm going to share all the info related to AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner, aka CLF C01 certification. Before focusing on AWS Cloud Practitioner certification, let's first see the various certification offered by AWS. This is an official website of AWS, and we can see AWS provides 4 types of certifications. That is your foundational level, associate level, professional level, and the specialty level. Okay, so certified cloud practitioner is your foundational level of certification. And if you do not have any prior experience of AWS or the cloud concepts, then you can basically opt for this foundational level of certification. If you have some amount of knowledge or working experience related to AWS or cloud, then you can opt for associate level of certifications. There are 3 varieties in this, like solution architect, developer, system operations administrator. So these are different variations. You can opt under the associate level. If you have like 2 years of working experience or you have knowledge around it, then you can opt for professional level of certifications like solution architect and DevOps engineer. And if you want to have a specialty level of certification and you have huge experience working in AWS or cloud concepts already, then you can opt for these specialty certifications being offered by AWS. Now let's focus on foundational level certification, that is Certified Cloud Practitioner certification. This is your foundational level of certification. So it requires your foundational understanding of AWS cloud concepts, its services and terminologies. There are around 200 services in AWS, and you just need some foundational understanding of how these services work, what these services do in general. Okay, this is basically a starting point, a good starting point for individuals who are in non-technical role and have not having any knowledge of cloud concepts. So you, while preparing for this certification exam, you will know about a lot many concepts of AWS as well as cloud. This is also called basically this CLF C01 cert exam. And while preparing for the certification, you will learn, you will have some basic understanding of IT services and their uses on AWS cloud. And also you will be having knowledge of core AWS services and its use cases, like your billing and pricing models, security concepts as well, and how cloud impacts your business. Okay. So now let's see what's being asked in CLF C01 exam. So this exam will basically test the candidate's ability to complete following tasks. Like it will basically have the questions around AWS cloud. So it will be testing your concepts of AWS. It will be testing your understanding how AWS functions and all. It will also be testing your knowledge around AWS shared responsibility model, some security best practices, whatever application you are building or whatever services are using of AWS. There are some security things which you have to keep in mind while using those so that you can maintain the security. So there will be questions around that. Also, there will be questions around cloud cost, economics, billing practices. There are various tools provided by AWS related to that. Also, there are some core AWS service, which includes like computation, networking, databases, storage. So you will need to have some understanding and knowledge around these services, how they work, what is the function of all these services. And in some questions, you will basically need to identify AWS services for common use case. So this will be more like situation-based things. Okay, so this exam will be validating your ability around these things. Also, in your exam, you will see there are 2 types of questions generally. The one is your multiple choice and another one is your multiple responses. So in multiple choice, there will be a question having a various options and there is only one correct response in that. And second one is your multiple response, where there can be more than 2. There can be 2 or more than 2 correct responses out of 5 or more response options. Okay. So now let's see the exam cost of this particular certification exam. So this exam will cost you around 100 USD plus taxes. So in US dollar, this is around like 100 US dollar, but you can see the prices in different other currencies as well. Like in AUD, it will be around 130. And also to note, it does not include the taxes. So whatever cost it is showing here, it does not include the taxes. So at the time of payment, it will be $100 plus taxes. Okay. One important thing to keep in mind: these prices are valid for only one exam attempt. Okay. So if you fail the exam or you want to retake the exam, then you will have to pay for that retake again. Okay. If I go to this frequently asked questions section, so here it is mentioned one retake policy. So if you fail in an exam, you will have to wait for 14 days before you are eligible to retake the exam, and you have to pay full registration fee for each exam attempt. Okay. Now let's see how you can basically book the exam, how you can give the exam, what are different mode of giving this examination. So you have two options. Either you can opt for giving the exam at a testing center, like you can opt for this Pearson View testing center, or also if you want to give the exam from comfort of your home or any other place, you can just book the online examination. Now let's see the resources which I referred while preparing for my certification exam. Okay, just a disclaimer, I am not promoting any of these courses. It's just the courses which I opt for when I was preparing for my exam. Okay, so this one was the course I opt in Udemy, this Ultimate AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner by Stephen. Okay, so this course is having a various services, various components which you must know if you are giving this exam. And this is around 15 hours of course, and you can get to know about various cloud related concepts as well as AWS related concepts. So I completed this course to get knowledge around this. After completing this course, I gave various practice examinations. One was this AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner CLSC01, again present in Udemy. Okay, so this exam was having 6 different practice tests. This was one of the course, and another second practice one is from this Neil Davis. This one is again contains this 6 practice tests. So you can choose whatever course you want. You can prepare from these courses, or if you find some different courses on the internet, you can go through those also. Okay, it's all up to you. So these are okay. So now let's see how we can book an exam. I will just click on this schedule an exam. I will be taken to this AWS training page. So if you have the account already created, just click on sign in and it will take to your account. And if you do not have the account already created, you will get a sign up button. So for after that, you can just create your account. You can fill in your details, then just go to your account. So I'll click on this, go to your account, and it will take me to this particular AWS Cert Matrix URL. Okay. From here, I can click on this register for an exam. Once I click on this, it will take me to this eligible exams page. And here I can select any of the exam. But currently I'm focusing only on this AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. So I'll just click on this. It will load, it will take some time. And it will now give me a few options, like I can give it at a test center, or I can give it online at my home or office. I'm just selecting this option, online at my home or office. Once I'm selecting this, it will just give us some options like what the requirement of this giving the exam from the home. Like we need the computer, and your testing space should be free of any distraction. It should be a private place. It will need your photo ID to verify your identity. And once we have booked the exam, we just have to log into this particular OneView exam software 30 minutes before the appointment. Okay, I'll just click on next. It will process the request. Now I can select the language, the preferred language. I'll select go with English. Now I can select this different policies checkbox. This is like a mandatory field. You can read it before selecting it. And if you do have any doubt, you can just contact with support. Now they are asking for Proctor's language. So Proctor, since I opting for this exam for English, I also want the same language. So I'm selecting English here. You can select any other language. This is my time zone. So I'm selecting this time zone. And now you can select your date. Now let's suppose I'm selecting this 15th February. And then you can see different time slots available. You can see the by default selected time slot, or you can explore some more times, and accordingly you can select this. Like I'm seeing there are no times available under this, so I'm just go with this particular time. Let's suppose I'm selecting this particular time. Okay, I'll click on this book this appointment after that. And this is final summary page. You can see the total cost is USD 118, so $118, where the examination cost is $100 and the estimated tax after that is $18. So total it is $118. If you want, you can add another exam as well, or else you can just proceed to checkout. In this manner, you can just book your exam. Now you can do the payment, and you will get an email with all the confirmations and then it's things which you'll have to do on your exam day. So next come what you should do on exam day. So it is recommended that you should log in into your account 30 minutes early to start the check-in process and to allow for any troubleshooting. Okay. So what you have to do, you just have to log into your AWS certification account and just follow the on-screen steps. And then once your check-in process will be completed, you will be contacted by a proctor to begin your exam. Okay. Please note that it is required to have a clean and clutter-free workstation. And during the check-in process, proctor can ask you to perform a room and desk scan using your webcam and will inspect any materials near your workstation. So now I will give you some tips which can help you to clear your exam. So the first one is like preparing for this AWS exam, you will learn so many new terminologies, methodologies, services names, etc. So to grasp these new concepts, try to solve as many practice questions as you can. Also, you can join various online communities to learn and to share your learnings together. Second one is like try to solve as many questions as you can. There is no negative marking in the exam. So try to attempt all the questions, even if you do not know the answer. Remember, this exam contains 65 questions and your time duration will be 90 minutes. So you will have plenty of time to try to attempt all the questions. So do not leave any questions unmarked. And the last one is to try to go with the elimination technique if you do not know the exact answer. In some questions, you might not be knowing the exact answers, but if you will eliminate some incorrect options, then it will be easy for you to choose the correct option from all the responses for a specific question. So in this manner, you will be able to choose the correct answer for the question. So yeah, that's all in this today's video. If you like the video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends and colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Ethical Course. See you all in the next video.